Hey YouTube, NC Flyer 79 with another unboxing overview of my latest plane. This is a VQ Models P-47 Thunderbolt balsa bird. This 1480 wingspan, it's like 59, 60 inches, I think, something like that. I've had my eye on this thing for a while, and these are sold through VQWarbirds.com, and I just got back from Joe Nall 2019. Those guys were there. I didn't know it. So they had them. I got to look at the model, which is nice, before I bought it. So saw it, saw the quality on it, and decided to pick it up. So this is an unboxing of it. I've not seen any other ones out there, so this is what it looks like. Now, I have unboxed this thing already. I did it while I was camping down there, just to glance over, make sure everything was okay. And I'm pretty pleased with it. So this is what it looks like. Again, bear with the video quality. I do all this kind of wing it as I go. So, and this is not how it's packed. I had this thing actually packed up. It was packed very, very nice, but I unboxed it and looked at everything while I was down there. But this is the they call this the camo version. However you want to call it, whatever. But this is it. Very nice looking plane, I think. The color scheme looks awesome. I can't remember the pilot that did this, but he was a P-47 ace, and he was part of the Zemski's Wolf Pack, which is cool. One thing I did notice, I'll go ahead and tell you guys, there's one wing, if you'll notice the invasion stripes. Here's the other wing. Notice no invasion stripes. Now, whenever I first saw this, I thought, holy crap, they've messed up from the factory. So I went back to vendor row where VQ Warbirds was, and I told them about this, and they're like, oh man, that's bad. So we looked at another one that they had. It was the same way. So I got to looking online while I was standing there, and this plane actually only had the invasion stripes on one wing. And there's a few different versions out there of this plane that were painted this same scheme. But on this particular one, the invasion stripes was only on the bottom. I think it's kind of weird looking. It's going to be goofy flying, but it is scale, so I'm going to leave it as it is. But so yeah, if you get this and you notice this, invasion stripes, no invasion stripes, it is scale. If you can do a Google search, you will find it, and you'll see pictures of the bottom of the wing where it is like this. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that right away. So, but anyway, this is the wing. This thing, the instruction sheet actually calls for, they tell you 7-channel radio, elevator 1 standard servo, rotor 1 standard servo, aileron 2 mini servos, and flaps 2 mini servos. And 1 mini servo for glow if you do that. I'm going electric. I've got a plan for this plane. But anyway, the flaps, these are definitely a mini size servos, and this thing, mini size servos will be fine. I'm thinking maybe like a high-tech 225 would probably be perfect for this. Or maybe even some of the 17 to 25 gram servos that you use in some of the foamies, the 1600 millimeter foamies from FMS and Flightline would probably work fine. The ailerons, they call for a mini servo here, but I've also got the looking. They've got these lines that's scored here. So I'm wondering if you could cut that out here and here and actually put a standard size servo, which I would feel better about a standard size for the ailerons, and the flaps not so much, but the ailerons I definitely would. Also, the hinges, these are not CA hinges, these are actually pin hinges, and they are already in place, which is pretty nice. So yeah, if this is what I think it is, I'm going to cut that and see if I can put a standard size servo in there, which I would, like I said, I'd feel better about. A mini size servo also would show some wood right here. So even though the manual calls for a mini, I'm thinking a standard is probably going to be your best option here. I think. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm going towards. So there's one wing. Again, this is all factory. I didn't touch any of this. I normally paint the inside of my wheel wells, this zinc chromate, but they did this from the factory. It's got a nice plastic lip that goes around here. So there's one wing. It looks good. And the covering feels awesome. It's not ultra coat, not monocoat. I'm not real sure what it is. I was scared it was going to be some of that peel and stick stuff, but if it is, the box says that if it gets hot and wrinkles, you can hit it with the heat gun, take it out. So that's pretty exciting. So let's see, cowl. This is a very nice quality cowl. Nice paint on it. Nice panel line detail. Looks pretty good, I think. Again, this plane was packaged great, so it's turning out to be a pretty nice looking bird so far. Some gear doors, all that good stuff. Then there's the wing spar. It's like a retract servo mounts, electric motor mounts, standoffs for the hold the doors onto the things. I am going to get the optional strut set that goes with this, so I can have the electric retracts. So I'm not going to be using these, but this is some of the hardware that comes with it if you do go fixed gear. So I'll set this manual out there. There's the other wing. Again, it's a good looking plane. I think it's gorgeous looking. I love the scheme, but I'm still unsure on this invasion stripe thing. I really wish both wings had invasion stripes, but I did find a documentation where it is scale, so I'm okay with it, I guess. So anyway, there's the top of it. Looks good. I like this panel line. It's not overdone on it. It looks like it actually looks really nice. So again, I've already had this thing open. There's some decal sheets. They give you some pretty nice decals with it. I don't know if these are peel and stick or you got to cut them or what, but anyway, there's that. There's they also give you, and it's taped up, it looks like, I don't know if you can see, there's some different pieces of covering in there they give you, so if you have a mistake or tear or something, you can cut some patches in it, which is pretty nice. Not too bad. Belly pan and some other goodies. Fiberglass belly pan. Seems to be good quality. It's not super flimsy or anything. I think it'll be fine. Some bomb racks, dummy radial in there, engine exhaust, and so forth. Hardware pack. Everything's individually boxed. A little fuel tank, which we'll be using. Again, I'm going electric with mine, and so some of this stuff I'm probably going to use, and some of them might not. Hardware actually looks pretty nice in there. So the wheels, I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to use those. I know the FMS P-47 1500 millimeter size plane is about the same size. And if I can use some wheels off of that, they're much more scale. And I'm going to use those. I might even try to use the retracts. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. But if not, I'm going to find some more scale wheels and not use those. I'm not sure what size those are. I might see if I maybe go a little bit bigger. But they are, I mean, needless to say, they look good. And I noticed this. These are actually, there's 8 50 cal guns here. Now, I've looked this plane over when I had it out, and I'm not sure where those go or what those are for. There's no opening in the wings for them or anything like that, but there's no mention of them in the instruction manual. But they are, needless to say, they are very cool. So, I don't know. I might maybe try to do something with those. I'm not sure yet. But fuel tank, hardware, and everything. Again, I'm not going to be using tank or nothing, but so let me show it to you guys. So there's the hardware. Each individual thing is bagged in there, so which is pretty nice. So there's the tail, which I'm pretty sure the tail is still, yeah, it's all taped in place. I'm not going to take that out just yet, but anyway, it is flat. It's not scaled. It's not airfoiled, but it is flat. But on a plane this size, it's, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't think. I don't pay much attention. But, so there's that nice yellow tail to show it nice. And here is the fuselage. Let's get this out and show it to you guys. So this is the inside of the fuse. Up in there. Everything's already run. They left these long so you can cut these down to length or however you want to. These are, you can kind of, I don't know if you can see back in there how it goes. There's plenty of support they put for them. So I'm saying you can cut these to length and fix them how you want. This is all plastic up through here, not very nice. Plastic down here around this tail wheel. It's not just balsa, it's actually a nice piece of plastic. It's going to be a pretty nice plane. The covering looks fantastic on it. I'm really pleased with the covering. These right here, these are for your standard servo openings. These are for your minis, for your throttle. And for us, the electric flyers. This is the cockpit. Pilot's already mounted and installed. They got balsa or hard blocks in here that each one of these things bolts to. So, you know, there's no cockpit whatsoever, which I think looks cool. I like it. I like the little extra touches here with the gun sight on it. That's pretty cool. And then they do have this nice big hatch that lifts up and away. So there's plenty of room for your battery, fuel tank, anything you want. And let me grab a battery and I'll show you guys. This is a old 6S 5000 pack, and you can see it's heavy in there, but a lot of guys are running these on 6S, and it would probably need it for nose weight anyway, so figured I'd go ahead and do it. But that's a 6S 5000 in there, plenty of room still for all your goodies and everything. So that's where the thing will mount. It'll be nice, easy for battery changes. Underneath, you've got all your stuff in here. Plenty of room for where I'll be mounting my receiver and everything like that. So yeah, as always with any manufacturer, I always go back around any spot I can get the NCA into and whisk it in, I do it. So, but overall, that's it, guys. That's the VQ models 40 to 50 size or 60 size P-47 done up in the camo scheme, and I think it's a great plane for the money. I got this for $250 down there for the ARF, and you know, I got to get my servos and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's going to build into a great plane. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to shoot me a message. You can find me on RC Groups, NC Flyer 79. I'm going to be taking some pictures and posting on there as I go with my build, because I just don't find much information out there on these planes. And they've got 3 different schemes. They've got this one and the Razorback Touch of Texas, which I saw that one. That one looks really good in person too. And then they have the Tar Heel How, which it looks good. I'm just not crazy about that scheme, but I really like this scheme a lot, and I think it looks good. So yeah, out of the box, first impressions down there, and looking at it again here, I've not seen anything that stands out that I don't like, except for the invasion stripes not being on one wing, but that was purposely done for the scale part of it. So yeah, I think it'll be all right. But anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. You can always contact me, like I said, on RC Groups, and follow my progress there. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.